The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. Puck is dropped. Let's do this hockey. Slides it over to Shanahan. Blocked in traffic. Here's a shot. Taken by Bouchard. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Handles it along the blue line. Made the stop on the play. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. McDavid's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Made that stop. The Oilers have it now. Knocked away. The Oilers have it in the offensive zone. Big time stop there.
Well, this save was way more difficult than it looked, James. I mean, there's so much traffic in front that he's fighting through to see, and he finds the puck to make the save.
Quick shot! Big time stop! And now it's grabbed by Hyman. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Oh, big time blocker stop by Fuhrer. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Shanahan. Goes right to the crease. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. Gilmore's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Grabs the puck. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Edmonton's got it along the wall. There's a shot. Oh, and he makes another save. And a great save.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Edmonton's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Feeds it on over to Bouwmeester. Moves the puck. From the open ice, they gain the line. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Works it across to Draisaitl. Indiana's regained possession of the puck. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Slides it back to the blue line. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here in the back half of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Edmonton's in on the offensive attack now. Denies him with the save. Moves it over to Jackman. Picked off. Looks to set up at the point now. Shuts him down. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Looks to get the puck over to Henrique. On the attack along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender. Denies him again.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Takes the pass. Shot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Picked up along the wall by Backes. Feeds the puck to Tkachuk. Takes a shot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Puts it on net. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight.
Hey fans, we'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena where we're welcoming all of our minority kids here tonight.
The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Oilers have held the vast majority of possession in this game, and the coach will certainly be happy with their performance through 20 minutes, James. But this can be frustrating, right? You hold the puck, you have it, but you haven't been able to get a tally. McDavid's back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench. And man, these things snap in half.
Turns him away. Indiana's got the puck along the wall. Here's a chance in front. And that's intercepted. Into the corner now. And that's poked away by Pronger. Here's a shot. Nice save off the tender's pad. Indiana's gained possession along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Oilers have the puck now. Across the line and on the attack. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Indiana's ready to go on the attack. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Grabs the puck. And it goes off the stick and off to the side. Here they come on the attack. Feeds it over on the rock. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
Anytime you have numbers off of the rush, you typically have speed, as indicated right here, James. You're trying to create 2-on-1s, you have net drive, you got it all, and you bury it.
Edmonton's got to be feeling good about themselves, finally breaking through and getting one here in the second.
And that's a good one to get, James. They can finally breathe a sigh of relief as they've had possession, they've had the shots, they've had the opportunities, and finally they convert.
Indiana's got the puck against the half wall. Quick pass to Ramage. Picked off by Draisaitl. Directed over to Bouchard. The Oilers move to the offensive zone. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Fuhrer.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Quick pass to Stastny. Into the attacking end. Receives the pass. Fantastic save!
Skinner's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Takes a shot. Turned aside with a glove. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Oilers have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. McDavid's won the faceoff. Moves it to Hyman. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Fires it on net. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Fuhrer's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive.
Oh, he needed to make that save to time one down. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice.
Hey fans, be sure to get your season tickets now at this year's playoff locations and prices. Pay the regular season ticket price for rounds 1 through 3. That offer is available now. So it's your opportunity.
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
Indiana's had a low-event game so far, James, and in the third period, they find themselves still in it, and they are fortunate. They've had a low shot volume, so it's time to have some urgency, some attack, and really put on a push if they want to get back on this game. Fuhrer's really had the pulse of his team this game, James. I mean, making some huge saves at the right time, and that's what you need from your goaltender, to sort of weather the storm when they have to and make the timely save when they need to. You garner momentum from it. It's uplifting, and it provides energy.
The Oilers have certainly subscribed to the quantity theory offensively tonight. They lead it and have been busier in the offensive zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Into the offensive end now. Here's a feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Indiana's got the puck. Oh, look at this. Moves it quickly over to McInnes. Blocked in front. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Gretzky's won the draw and they're on the attack. Denies him with a save. Puck grabbed by McDavid. Hyman's got it along the boards. Oh, look at this. And he makes the save. Indiana's got possession of the puck. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Quick pass across to Gretzky. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And another save.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Indiana's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Echo. Into the slot. Denies him. Slides it diagonally to Gretzky. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Shot, they score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Edmonton's now up by 2 here in the late stages of the third. It feels like time is on their side.
Time is on their side, but they're going to have to finish it. And the clock seems a little thin right now for them. And on the other side, you've got an urgent team. If they can get within striking distance, they'll get their netminder out.
Taken along the wall by Mangiapane. Kulak's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Shanahan's getting called for tripping on the play.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Here's the first look at the power play.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Gets it out of his own end. Grabbed along the boards by Kapanen. Comes up with a stop. Führer's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night, and he recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Henrique's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Berensen's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And they move the puck out of harm's way. The Oilers are across the line and into the offensive end. And he turns that one aside.
Führer's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Berensen's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. McDavid's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Big-time stop there. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. McDavid's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Off the draw, they take possession. Quick feed to Tkachuk.
Shanahan's almost ready to get back on the ice.
expires, and when you look at where things sit right now, that's a huge, huge play by the penalty killers.
Critical time of the game, James. Everyone wants to be out there and embrace that pressure. You want to deliver. You want to be the hero. And you get left with a big, fat 0. That's a tough one to take.
The Oilers been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net. And they lead it here late in this third period. Edmonton's got it, and they're on the attack. Denies him. He got all of it. Tries to feed it over to Hull. Steps into the offensive end. Puts it on net. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Angles it over to Bouchard. Nice zone entry from the middle. Fires it. Oh, comes up with the stop. Hull's going to play it against the half wall. Send better late than never, Will.
Yeah, James, sometimes it feels like you're never going to put one in. It could be the ocean and you'd miss it, but they get one late in the game. And hey, sometimes when the floodgates open, money comes. The goaltender's always going to tell you after a great game that it's all about the team win, James. But I think he's disappointed here because he could just taste the shutout. He's had a fantastic game, one that he deserved and possibly earned. Just let that one go through.
Indiana's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the third period. You know how important this faceoff is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Shot! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
From the right side, they gain the zone. Shot on a big-time save on a big-time shot. And the coaches go with a desperation play here, calling for the goaltender, looking for the score.
Yeah, and this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
Edmonton's been the better team tonight, and after that empty netter, that should pretty much seal the win for them there.
Well, I've liked the way they've played and they had an urgency at the end of the game here, and they're rewarded with the empty netter. They should have this one in the bag.
Shanahan's lugging the puck. And he takes the feed. Here's a chance, and he gets in front of that rocket. All hands on deck here as the extra attacker is now out. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, you have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. They put a lot of pucks on net. Didn't necessarily find the back of the net all that much tonight, but they got enough to win.
Well, and winning is winning, right, James? And at the end of the day, I mean, that shot-first mentality is what gets it done. But you have to find ways to get traffic in front of goaltenders, make sure they can't see the puck. I thought they did a better job of that as the game went on.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night.